Gratitude, my friends. That is what I'm feeling here on day 27. Because not even a full month into this journey and this exploration and this adventure and this group project, we have hit a crazy milestone of 50,000 views on Field Notes by Kai, which is beyond my wildest dreams. You might not believe this, but honestly, before I started this channel, I had said that I would be delighted to have received 20 views on my very first video and to just see whether anyone was interested at all in this exploration and this journey towards releasing an album in 2026. The response has been honestly absolutely phenomenal. So the theme of today's video is pure gratitude. Thank you so much for all of your support. And of course, from the support of Steve. This is day 27. Welcome to Field Notes by Kai. Now, I'm having a particularly low energy afternoon and I am genuinely quite exhausted now upon making this video. But remember, the thing that I always espouse and try to share with you guys is that something is better than nothing. And if you're feeling creative, if you are a creative and you're just thinking that you want to try and get something out, but you're putting pressure on yourself to make it something good, remember, and I'm here to remind you, something is better than nothing. So here is day 27's something, and we're going to call this one gratitude, because I am just so grateful to every single one of you guys, whether you are a engaged viewer, whether you are a diehard OG day one subscriber, whether you're someone that's jumped aboard the train on day 24 or day 26, you are all very, very welcome. And I love just seeing that so many of you are enjoying this journey as much as I am. It's been a crazy, crazy, crazy example of the kind of validation that I didn't expect to receive in music, in all honesty. So thank you so much. Let's do this then. I wonder if I should do this the other way round. Maybe we come up with chords first. Yeah, okay. Let's find some a pad. I don't know if I'm inspired by using F sharp today. Well, I love that sometimes just playing random keys really can help. Now, so maybe we have this. I quite like this chord. Just trying to let my brain settle into working out if it can contextualize it somehow. Okay, we are going to use F sharp, but I'm actually going to use an F sharp minor. So instinctively in my head, I want to go F sharp minor, D major. And then I want to try and avoid doing the really obvious thing, which would be to go B minor. We're going to try and avoid that, because that would be the very obvious thing to do in terms of where musically our brain might take us. So we're going to go in F sharp minor 9, because if you remember from yesterday's video and I was explaining to you in a scale, if we have the home key as the 1 and its octave is 8, then the second note in the scale is the same as the 9th. So I'm going root minor 3rd, 5, and then 9 at the top. And then D major was what I said for the second chord. Putting an A in the bass. Now naturally I want to go for a B minor 7. Now maybe we could reharmonize the typical chord here, which would be to go for like a C sharp sus, which is what I was playing there, but with an A in the bass. But that's essentially the same as our first chord, which is an F sharp minor 9. Anyway, let's figure this out. So we're going to go F sharp minor 9, D major, maybe if we have the G sharp in the bass, we could even have it as a half diminished. So rather than what would have been the obvious choice here, which would have been a C sharp sus to a C sharp major, which leads us really nicely back to F sharp minor, instead of that, we're going to do a G sharp half diminished. Slightly darker, much darker sound to a half diminished in this context. Okay, let's have it there. It's around 80 BPM. Let's spend double the amount of time on each chord. Okay, it actually has it's a pretty dark harmony. The theme is still gratitude, but you're just going to have to go with it. The tailor-made for a nice bass. Oh, look at this. Low lead is... I just love it. I absolutely love it. Let's play with it a little bit, shall we? Punch just takes some off the edge off it. So you see, if I dial all of this off, which in this boxing sort of graphic is the rounds, it brings that rumble back, it brings the edge back. If I dial this up, it takes a lot of the edge off. Okay, I quite like that, what I did there. So I'm mostly just playing the arpeggios, but this was quite nice. I did, for that second time round, da dum dum. Now that's really nice because this is part of our F sharp minor 9, but then this hints at a D major with a sharpened fourth, which I didn't give it. And I'm not playing it over the D, but it just hints at it harmonically, which I really like. Cool. Okay, some nice movement there. It's not overdone, I don't think. So nice to know that there is no sort of extraneous clicking or popping going on since the update. GG's and well done to Teenage Engineering. Okay, well this works somehow. I think we are going to just introduce the arpeggiator here, I think. I love the idea of bringing in a major 7 there. So I've changed this parameter rather than all, which is just goes through the arpeggio, the notes that you're holding down. I'm changing this to each. So what this is doing is it's making an octave. So I hold down a note, it's just going between the octaves. But we're going to make sort of a live melody using that idea by just constantly changing the notes and let's just see what happens. Lovely. Sounding very, very Castlevania. If it's going to have drums, I feel like it needs to be in my favourite smothering of Mother. Kind of like that for how just out there it is. Okay, we're going to add, you know that I love adding something that I live play over the top. That could be quite nice. And we're going to loop, obviously, this second section. So let's turn, that's already set up, ready to go. And we're also going to turn off the drums. And this, then, my friends, is day 27, Gratitude. Oh, well, almost perfect. Guys, thank you so much for joining me for day 27. This was Gratitude, and I have so much of it for all of you. Thank you so much for joining me for another day. I will see you on day 28, would you believe? Until then, take care of yourselves.